Bulavinaka, my name is Litia and I'm from the beautiful island of Laos and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rock.
My name is Casey, I'm from Tabua. We love Today FM in Tabua. Today FM rocks.
My name is Selina, I'm from Tavenga Vengamba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Pula, my name is Carlo. I love listening to the music in Today FM, in Malak Island. Today FM rock.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, Health Ministry confirms dengue outbreak in the north. Dutt captured in Lautoka as 2 more appear in court for assisting him. And New Year's water celebrations give police tough time.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
There is an outbreak of dengue fever in the Northern Division, mostly in Lambasa and Madawata areas. There's been 279 confirmed cases reported from these 2 areas in just 4 weeks. Pranita Prakash reports.
The Ministry of Health says there has been a notable increase in dengue fever cases.
Last month we have noticed a drastic increase in cases of dengue fever to the extent that it has passed what we call our threshold for what is expected for this time of the year. So there are more cases in the Lambasa population than we expect for this time of the year. So we can say that there is an outbreak of dengue fever happening right now in Lambasa and the Madawata subdivision.
Lambasa Hospital has responded to the current surge in dengue cases by activating the Dengue Hub Center.
So what this hub is a place where people with symptoms of dengue fever can be treated directly by medical officers. So this dengue hub was open in the first week of December, and they're seeing about 13 cases per day.
Dr. Sahu Khan says people were warned of the possibility of the outbreak during the cleanup campaigns last year.
We do normally have an increase in cases at this time of the year. However, we're warning people that they need to clean up their yards, get rid of all mosquito breeding places, or else there was a high risk of an outbreak.
People in the Northern Division say they have been taking the precautionary measures.
For dengue, I made sure that my compound is clean and dispose all cans, empty bottles and other things that can hold water.
I'm cleaning my compound and disposing tins and cans.
Compound, get rid of all the tires which has water contain them and destroy their breeding places.
Dr. Sahu Khan has confirmed no deaths have been recorded during the current outbreak, which is from November 20th last year to date. However, she has urged Fijians to clean up their surroundings every week. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
Escapee Deshwar Kishore Dutt has been arrested. Police Chief of Operations ACP Rusiate Tundravu confirms 2 other people have also been arrested along with Dutt. ACP Tundravu says after receiving information last night, the police task force team arrested an 18-year-old and a 23-year-old for allegedly harboring Dutt in a house in Vunda, Lautoka. Police pursued Dutt the whole night and arrested him this morning at a mangrove swamp.
I can confirm that arrest has been made early this morning by the team from the Western police officers, operation team there. I can confirm now that he was arrested early this morning down at Vunda.
Meanwhile, 2 men appeared at the Nandi Magistrates Court this afternoon for their alleged involvement in assisting escapee Deshwar Kishore Dutt. 40-year-old priest Yogesh Prasad is charged with 1 count of harboring an escaped prisoner and 1 count of giving false information to police, while 45-year-old Avinash Singh has been charged with 1 count of harboring an escaped prisoner. Singh, who owns a car rental business, allegedly transported Dutt. It was heard in court that the priest also has previous cases at the Nandi Magistrates Court. The 2 have been remanded in custody and the case will be recalled on the 17th of this month for mention. Police continue to receive reports of young children splashing water on moving vehicles despite numerous reminders. Chief of Operations ACP Rusiate Tundravu says officers also chased a group of people in Asinu last night and similar incidents were also reported from other divisions. Kelly Vadala reports.
There has been some instances where bags mixed with muddy water and small objects are being thrown at moving vehicles. Police says this must stop immediately.
We would like people to enjoy themselves, but within the ambit of the law. And throwing water in bags at passing vehicles might cause serious accident to those that are traveling in the buses or in other vehicles.
Tundravo also adds if people are caught, police will not hesitate to arrest those who are putting the lives of others at risk.
If there is a report or concern, just raise it to the nearest police station, register your report there, we'll investigate and we'll arrest those that are responsible.
Fijian says as many people indulge in the spirit of the new year, throwing water at moving vehicles and people can be dangerous.
Throw this water to the lorries and all this, can cause accident.
Just not to add stones or mud into the water because that's so embarrassing of us. And plus that, what if the same thing did to you, so you won't like it?
It can seriously cause major road accidents. They should not do it.
Police are urging parents and guardians to keep a close eye on their children's activities and whereabouts. Fijians are also urged to call command centers if they come across any similar incident. Kelly Vatala, FBC News.
Still to come, illegal parking a major headache for FRA. An 8-year saga drags on. Stay with us.
Bula, kera mai singa toka, kera ndo tali taka na varorong na Radio Fiji 1 and Domoi Viti.
Ayaw na rin siya. Uti ko minasong uti ko lang ndo tali taka na Radio Fiji 1 kina Domoi Viti.
Ayaw ko yazo sila tali, nagurara may nawamanyi, nandunga. Gitu tali taki lang gitu pinasibale, nagudurong varorong na Radio Fiji 1 na Domoi Viti.
Na Radio Fiji 1 na Domoi Viti na ponga ni BNN.
Illegal parking around Suva is a concern for the Fiji Roads Authority. FRA General Manager Aram Gose says illegal parking contributes to severe traffic congestion in the city. Sainiani Boilo reports.
Vehicles are found parked on footpaths, yellow lines and nature strips. The FRA says this is illegal and should be stopped.
The Fiji Roads Authority has been concerned about the behaviour of motorists in not just Suva but across the nation, and particularly in built-up areas, and the behaviour of drivers parking in yellow no parking areas and drivers parking in disabled parking spaces, drivers putting their vehicles in a pretty obvious position that is going to affect the rest of the traffic flow.
Gose says motorists ignore signs put in place on roads to ease traffic flow and just park their car anywhere. He adds motorists that are found breaking the law will be dealt with accordingly.
The FRA has no enforcement capacity. We provide the space, and the management of the space is the responsibility of the Municipal Council, and the LTA and the police have also got provisions for enforcement and penalties there.
For the public, illegal parking is a concern. Illegal parking is an issue in Suva and SEC should look into it.
Illegal parking too much in Suva. Drivers should know that this is the main city and the traffic needs to flow smoothly. So for those who park illegally should be taken to task.
The FRA is adamant the reopening of the Stinson Bridge will help its traffic problem. They are working closely with City Council to curb the illegal parking problem. Sainiani Mboila, FBC News.
The Ministry of Employment, Productivity and Industrial Relations says despite their exhaustive efforts to mediate the dispute between the air terminal services and its employees who participated in an unlawful strike, no resolution has been reached. As a result, the ministry says it must stand by the decision of ATS management to suspend the employees. Under the Employment Relations Act, the walk-off was declared as an unlawful strike, and since then the ministry says there has not been any breakthrough in negotiations. The ministry adds that should the matter remain unresolved, a formal conflict mechanism is available as established by the ERA 2007. The Fiji Labour Party officially opened its new branch office in Lautoka. This office will be the FLP's headquarters in the Western Division. The office will also serve as a campaign coordinating centre for the Western Division.
This office will be
serving the people of the Lautoka and Bunda districts. And we propose to divide the two districts into 6 zones. We have a team that will be led by the Assistant Secretary General, Aman Singh, and other FLP officials and long-time activists.
Turning to world news, Katie Polo was abandoned in a market in China after her parents broke the one-child policy and were forced to give up their second-born. She was adopted by an American family, but her birth parents never gave up hope that they would see her again. Ahead in sports with Jamie, CVC football matches launch, but we now join Akosita Thale for the latest in business.
Thanks, Jackie. Good evening. Coming up, FDB calls for SME applications. And in growing Fiji, Fiji gets a little taste of India. Stay with us.
Moala rarada ranalika, au tikongona taunu singatoka, andou talisaka na vakaronga na Bula FM, number 2 na serve.
We adora chubuli kurnambili, ibora ni batukara hambara binaranga, do talitakina na vakaronga na Bula FM, number 2 na serve. Bula!
Bula FM, number 2 na serve.
Leading business, a total of $61,000 worth of prizes will be on offer for the Fiji Development Bank's National and Small Medium Enterprise Awards this year. FDB says the nominations for the awards close on Friday, and this is a national event, which means it's open to non-FDB clients. There is a total of 12 categories, with new categories such as Women Entrepreneur, Most Resilient SMW Post TC Winston, as well as Youth Entrepreneur Award included. Nomination forms are available from FDB branches or on www.fdb.com.fj. Time for us to join Rocco for a look at the markets.
Thank you. Let's have a quick look at the global markets. The US dollar dropped to its lowest in more than 3 months, weighed down by expectations of interest rate increases by the Federal Reserve. We also have the US initial jobless claims, trade balance, unemployment rate and non-farm payroll scheduled for this week all influence the dollar. Domestically, the Reserve Bank of Fiji released its economic review for December 2017. Robust consumption and investment continue to drive demand, and labor market condition remains favorable. The annual inflation rate anchored at 2.6% in November, while current monetary conditions continue to support growth and the financial system remains relatively stable. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Thanks, Rocco. Now looking at today's currency exchange rate set this morning for the Fijian dollar. The dollar gained against the Chinese yuan, the US dollar, the New Zealand dollar, as well as the PNG kina. On the commodities market, things were on the rise. Oil prices were up slightly at $60.41 a barrel. Gold was up more than $13 at $1,320.75 per ounce, while silver also rose to 17.2 an ounce. In growing Fiji, a company that's been in operation for more than 20 years in India has opened a new shop in the heart of Suva. Today marked a new beginning for Jaipur Traders shop located at the Fiji National Provident Fund complex on Gregg Street. Loata Magnivavalangi was at the opening and filed this report.
Selling a variety of Indian and Western garments, the new store is the latest addition at the FNPF Plaza complex.
We are investing more than 100,000 Fijian dollars, and we are planning to invest more money into this country in coming this year only. And to tell you, we are doing export business to many countries.
Vijay Agwal, a business partner of the shop, says he was in Fiji 10 years ago for the Indian trade show and now has a chance to open the shop.
God gave me a chance again, so I got this chance and opened proper Indian exhibition and all product from India.
Shopper Ashlita Chand agrees with the quality and affordable price range of the store.
It's really nice, it's really affordable, the prices are cheap as well. People can afford it, it's better than other shops as well.
Whether it was the first new shop to open in Fiji this year or not, Japu Trader is looking at the new year ahead. Loata Wangani Vavalangi, FBC News.
And that's business this evening. Now to sports. Here's Jamie with the latest.
Thanks, Akosita, and good evening. Up ahead in sports, Aquila Uate displeased with delays by FNRL for New South Wales Cup bid. And CVC set the kick-off in Lambasa this weekend. This and more after the break.
मैं प्रेमिला वायरुकू रेकी रेकी से सुबह मेरी आँख खुलती है तो मैं मिर्ची एफएम सुनती हूँ। मिर्ची एफएम इज नंबर 1। इट्स सो हॉट।
हम लोग बार टाउन के कैरियर ड्राइवर लोगों ने हम लोग के मिर्ची एफएम सुनो अच्छा लगे। मिर्ची एफएम इज हॉट।
हाय, मैं संध्या नारियल रेफ्रिकी से मेरे सारे दोस्त मिर्ची एफएम सुनते हैं। मिर्ची एफएम इज हॉट। आई लव मिर्ची एफएम।
हमें स्पिन टोटो हुआ कि मिर्ची एफएम में सबसे अच्छा गाना बजे।
मिर्ची एफएम इट्स हॉट।
Vodafone Fiji Mbati player Aquila Uate is concerned with why the FNRL has delayed signing the final endorsement for Fiji's New South Wales Cup bid. Uate is particularly unhappy considering the initiative is something local players will benefit from and a move that will boost development of the growing sport at home. Meli Tavanga has more.
For Fiji to hold it for this long, it's kind of disappointing because all of us in Australia are supporting Fiji and the local talents. And I just think Fiji is not looking at, they're kind of just worried about their own pockets at the moment.
In response to Uate's comment, the Fiji National Rugby League say they are fully supporting the bid, but they are seeking for a few clarifications.
I can assure that, the New South Wales Cup is the way to go. And it's just that, there's a lot of consultation and there's a lot of thinking, going into this.
FNRL Chief Executive Timothy Nalamba says this will take time and still ensure that the decision they made will be successful.
And not a decision made drastically, and at the end of the day, we ended up in failure, and that's what we are not going to allow. And for us to make that good decision, it's going to take a bit of time, but the decision will come.
Former Fiji Mbati captain Petero Divinideva has stated he's looking forward to working with the FNRL board and an official announcement on the bid this year. The Labour adds they are all on the same page and they want what is best for everyone. So having that clarification is a positive sign moving into 2018. Meli Tavanga, FBC Sports.
Meanwhile, Fiji Mbati star Jared Hayne has returned to training with NRL club Parramatta for the first time in more than 3 years. His return, however, was overshadowed by rape allegations that have resurfaced in the U.S. The star player has previously denied in a written statement claims in a U.S. civil suit he raped. The first football event of the year, the Pillay Garments Champion vs. Champion Series, was launched in Suva today. The tournament will be a battle between 2016 inter-district champions Lambasa and last year's National League winner Lautoka. The Blues, who are also defending the title, says it will use the two-match series to set the tone for the remainder of its season.
The wards from Lambasa, they're preparing very well. This is the only tournament that the northern fans will see in a one-off game between Lambasa and Lautoka, because there is no other tournament scheduled for Subrera Park. Lautoka, I understand, has now roped in a few, 3 more international players as per our rules. There's a player that is flying in today, Zain Zola, having played for New Zealand under-20 previously. And Lautoka is using this CVC to spearhead their campaign for the Champions League.
The Fiji Sports Awards was launched in Suva today. Organizers of the annual event that recognizes local athletes for its achievements and hard work over the year are encouraging all sporting federations to submit nominations for its athletes. Luciana Tangedakimba reports.
FESNOC, in conjunction with the Fiji Sports Council and Fiji National Sports Commission, is looking forward to the upcoming awards, since this is one of the top sports gathering of the year. Sports Development Manager Lyndall Fisher says that media can also win an award.
To the media that one of the categories is a sports photograph of the year. So for our photographers, a lot of them, you've got some wonderful photos from last year. So just start digging out and just getting your guys, because there have been some great photos, to submit, because quite often we don't get a lot from the media.
The nomination forms are now available.
The nomination forms are available. They have been circulated. They were circulated at the end of last year, and they're available on all the 3 entities' websites.
Meanwhile, FESNOC Vice President Manasambara Vilala says this event is going to be an exciting one.
The difference, last year we had it at the Vodafone Arena. This year it's going to be at the new National Gymnasium. So we are very excited that it's going to be held there, because I think this is the first sporting event that's going to be held at the new National Gymnasium. So it's going to be a marquee event.
The guest speaker for the Sports Awards hasn't been confirmed. The awards will be held on 2nd March 2018. Luciana Tangirakimbau, FBC Sports.
Defending champion Lauren Davis of the United States has been beaten in the first round of the ASB Classic Women's Tennis Tournament in Auckland. Davis, the 5th seed, was beaten in straight sets by American qualifier Satya Vikri in straight sets. The match wasn't of the greatest quality, with both players making far too many errors, although Vikri was far better on her first serves. That's it from sports tonight. Join Angie later on with weather and in new media. Take a look at how the iPhone camera has evolved. Details after the break.
Bula, kera mai singatoka, kera ndo talita kana varorong na Radio Fiji 1 and Domoi Viti.
Ayaw na rin siya. Uti kombinasyon mo tikola ndo talita kana Radio Fiji 1 kina Domoi Viti.
Ayaw ko yazo silil tale, nagurara may nawamanyi, nandunga. Gitu talita gini ang gagawin na sibale, nagudurong barong na Radio Fiji 1 na Domoi Viti.
Na Radio Fiji 1 na Domoi Viti na bonga ni BNN.
In new media, it's all about the pictures. 10 years on, we see how much the iPhone's camera has evolved from the original. It's weather time now with Angie.
Hello there and welcome to the Weather World. Such a steamy day to be exact, so much humidity around us, but hope you're enjoying this gorgeous sunny weather. Let's check out what it was like around the nation. In the west, partly sunny with variable clouds. Eastwards, from Pekhaba to Suva, so much sunshine, light showers are indicated overnight. And up north, much the same, quite steamy for Lambasa, while Savu was at moderate condition. At sea, easterly winds 15 to 20 knots with moderate to rough seas. And for the tides, high tide tomorrow morning will be at 2:13 with low tide at 8:25. Sunrise will be at 6:35. For tomorrow, super sunny conditions are expected, so be sure to find all the shade you can. Tomorrow's temps, Lambasa will be scorchy with highs of 32 degrees, so if you're in Lambasa, be in shade. And looking further onto Friday, more clear spells are likely. And that's all from the FBC Weather World. Jackie.
Thanks so much for that, Angie. In Fiji Pulse today, we asked, should cars parking illegally be impounded?
Yes, I'm sure it needs to be seized because they are illegally parked.
Yes, the vehicle should be seized because it contributes to traffic congestions.
Yes, I think they should be impounded because it is illegal.
Yeah, they park illegally.
Recapping the main stories, Health Ministry confirms dengue outbreak in the north. Dutt captured in Lautoka as 2 more appear in court for assisting him. And New Year's water celebrations give police tough time. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. To our poll question this week, we are asking, were you happy with the police patrol over the festive season? Visit our FBC website to answer. Before we go, our shot of the day is from Litea Andivukivuki Naupoto. This is a shot of Ose Yaliwai in Rukuambenga Island. This shot captures the majestic cloud formation over Suva. You can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe. Good night.
Bula, kera mai singatoka, kera ndo tali taka na varorong na radio Fiji 1 and domoy viti.
Ayaw na rin siya. Usi ko minasong mutikola ndo tali taka na radio Fiji 1 kina domoy viti.
Kaya kuyazo silil tali, nagurara may nawamanyi, nandunga. Gitu tali tagi yang gitu Venezuela pun nanggundo rongo. Barong na radio Fiji 1 nandomoy viti.
Na radio Fiji 1 nandomoy viti na honga ni bienen.